All right, so welcome everyone to another installment of the Fire Nerds exclusive content where we learn more about those who make the magic happen. Today we are pleased to welcome David Calhoun from the hair department and Hanny Tjan. I probably fucked your last name. I'm so sorry if I messed your last name up. I'm so bad at names.
Okay.
From the makeup department. Welcome both of you.
Hello.
So a little background for our info viewers that they're not familiar with. So David has been with Station 19 since day one.
Well,
He has
season
over
two.
season two.
Season two.
Susan, you lied to me, Susan, but I love you anyways. um, so for over 20 years, David has been in the hair entertainment business. David has been credited for his work on shows such as Station 19, Dear White People, Ballers, American Idol in 2019, Blackish, The Bachelor, Lip Sync Battle, Scandal, and The Fosters, just to name a few. David also dabbles in being in his personal almost. Oh man, I can't even read this. I should have made this bigger. David also dabbles in being a personal chef on the side. So for all of you foodies out there, if you haven't, you should check out his Instagram, David Calhoun Living. Okay.
Yeah, makes me hungry seeing stuff that you cook. Makes me hungry. Okay. All right. Hanny Tjan is an award-winning makeup SFX artist. Joined Station 19 in season 4, which was 2020, and was promoted to head makeup department head in season 6, which was 2022. Besides Station 19, her work can also be seen in movies such as Captain Marvel, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and most recently Oppenheimer. Hanny Tjan began her makeup artist career in 2004 in Singapore. She graduated with professional makeup artist diploma from Cosmoproof School of Beauty and Makeup International in Singapore. Hanny made her way to California in 2009 and expanded her talents from there. Well, welcome to both of you guys. We're so excited to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Okay, we had a lot of fan questions for both of you.
Lots of fans of you guys. Lots.
Alex, do you want to start or do you want me to?
I can. All right, so first question is for David. Hollywood may be making strides towards being more diverse in front of the camera, but there's still a long way to go to being truly inclusive behind the scenes. Can you share your experiences and thoughts on the challenges of diversifying the hair and makeup teams in a unionized industry?
My thoughts on that is basically training. Understanding different hair types, textures is very important, especially today because television is the world. So you should be able to tackle everything that comes your way, or at least, if it's something new, learn it. There's a lot of things at our fingertips now that can help us aid in whatever we need to do. So and latch on to someone who maybe you like their work, or where you can ask those questions, those difficult questions. Sometimes people are a lot of things. I think with us is fear. So once you get over that, then things become simple, like anything in life. So I think that's an important part. It's just training, learning, education. Constant education is also key. So I think that's the main thing.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Absolutely. We'll ask Hanny a question next. Can you walk us through a day in the life of the makeup department?
So it's a lot. It's I normally when I show up, I start prepping all what we do in the trailer. It's like I feel like it's like prepping for a big dinner party. So it's like and get everyone ready at a certain amount of time. And sometimes we don't get breakfast, sometimes we do. And it's just starting like printing out schedule, and then sharing with my team, like, okay, so this is what we do. And luckily I had a great team in the past 2 seasons, and they know what they're doing. And we also have like what is it, like same, pretty much same actors, but we switch sometimes. And then we just, the time and everything. And then after that, they go to set. And sometimes I got caught in the meeting, medical meeting or production meeting at the same time. And then I had to go to set. And then time goes by really fast. And yeah, that's just, sometimes just go with it. And then Susan was there to support us with all the treats.
Of course.
Yes,
With a little help from a certain
of course.
helper.
Or me popping in and knowing Hanny.
And David was there.
That's fun. So it sounds like you have to be able to like kind of change, like pivot on at any given moment. Like just busy, 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 chaos, chaos.
Yeah.
Pivot. You need to be somewhere else. So that's really
You need to, like, sometimes I just need to hide somewhere. So, but not too long.
So where was your hiding spot, Hanny?
I always found the place like in the corner that no one's there. I'm just like, okay. Not too long, because they always found me somehow.
Right. They always find you. That was one of the questions, also a follow-up. Someone wanted to know if certain makeup artists were responsible for certain actors.
Yes. Like, I like to pair. I don't like to switch around actors, because let's say like Merle and Robin, they get along, so they know the routine and everything. And I don't want to break that.
Sure.
Or the boundaries, because all actors they need to feel comfortable with the makeup artist, because they have to be with them. It's like they're babies, and then they know everything about them. So I like, but if like the boys, like Jay or Josh or Boris or Jason, we switch them sometimes, so because we don't have enough people to be
Right.
exclusively with them.
And usually the guys don't take as long either.
Yes. But they of course they like to go with someone that already familiar with their routine every day, so they don't need to explain. They don't
Sure,
need
absolutely.
Yeah.
Cool. David, what are some of your favorite hairstyles you created over the years for the show?
That's a difficult one. I didn't, for us to be a fire show, there's not a ton of hairstyles. But then when I look back, there is a ton of hairstyles. I didn't realize how many different hairstyles I've done, throughout the years. But what comes to mind is Barrett Tear. We did for it was what was it, honey? The ball scene.
The flashback.
No, the ball scene.
Oh yeah.
When the floor collapsed.
Yeah. Season 6, right?
Season 6. Yeah.
And it was simple, but I remember this curl ended up on the front of her forehead, and she loved it. And she was like, no, she was like, I love it. I was like, okay, we're keeping it. Like, and I don't know. It was kind of like modern period, like, but not period. I don't know. I just love the look on her out of, everything. I thought that was fun.
Yeah.
But that comes to mind when you ask the question.
Yeah, I mean, definitely Barrett had different hairstyles in 7 years, so.
Right.
She's probably probably the one that comes out the most if we ask or if we did a poll, what character do you recall having different hairstyles? And she would probably be the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun though. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed working with her. I enjoyed working with her.
Good. It's good to hear.
Yeah, that was lots of fun to see. What episode was that? 6, I want to say. When it was really Vic focused, and you got to see her kind of go back in time and see her hairstyles throughout the episode.
Flashback and
Yeah.
The flashbacks. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was a lot of fun also.
Yeah, I loved that.
Yeah, I loved how you could always mark like where we were, like time wise, based on what hair she had. I was like, okay, so this is where we're at.
Yeah.
Okay, this is where we're at now in the storyline. Okay, cool. Yeah. Let's see. This one is for Hanny. How do you build a trusting relationship with the cast to ensure they feel comfortable and confident in their makeup?
I always like I always listen to them. It's like babysitting basically. And then they of course, like they always ask questions like, oh, what do you do? What do I do if I had this situation? So I like to like give them choices or options, and they always go with like, let's say like products, they always go with what they like. And then if I have some other suggestion, I always like, oh, how about this, how about that? So basically I'm pretty open. I'm not like, because I know some people, they're like, no, you have to do this, you have to do that. I'm not like that. So I'm just like, okay, hey, I'm open, I do whatever you like, but I also have like, this is the look that they wanted. So basically like be the middle person from the director, producers, and then the actors. And then also like, I think showing them that you know what you're doing. And I think that's important too. And also luckily all the cast member, they're great. They're very nice and easygoing, and they just wanna do the work and go home. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay. Let's see, David, it's your turn. Are there any particular actors on the show who have unique care routines that you and your team would accommodate for?
Unique. I wouldn't say unique. I feel everyone has they just like their time in the chair. They like, a little bit of pampering, just to feel confident and, I guess, getting into character. But nothing, offhand, I can't think of anything unique. But yeah, I just think making sure everyone is looked at, touched, like just, making sure they look proper before they go on camera. I think that's very important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, some that like to skip the hair and makeup. They want to. Very few, but there's some. We got to track them down. Like, no, look at you just to make sure you don't have any from you or
They didn't want their pampering for the day.
right.
Funny. I don't know. People pay good money to just go sit in like we do the blow dry bars here. And I'll still pay, $35 to go sit in the chair and have someone blow dry my hair. I figured that's probably very similar. They just sit down and they want to get, like you said, feel pampered and feel, get a little love.
And I understand that. You just getting my hair cut, I'll fall asleep because it's so relaxing. So I totally understand.
Yeah.
Can you talk about a time when a cast member's input significantly influenced the makeup design for their character?
Yep. Lot. Let's who can I let's say like the last episodes. like with Jaina, so we had to age her. So um I had to like, I know what Peter wants, I know what Zion wants, but
Mm-hmm.
I had to explain to her like proper, like, hey, this is my approach. And she, because it's her face, her skin, so, and then her look on the TV, so she had to what is it, to give me input what she thinks about the look. If, because sometimes like it's her character, so actors, they know, oh no, as my character, it doesn't make sense if I look that way, or
Mm-hmm.
it's too much. So I always listen, and then I'm like, okay, that's, you know, you understand your character better. Then I'm like, yeah. And then I have to ask Peter, you know,
Sure.
and then be okay, let's do something. Or like maybe Carlos, he wanted to keep his facial hair, and they told me no, clean shaven. As a firefighter, you have to clean shaven. And then I'm like, well, it doesn't look good on him if he's totally clean shaven. He looks too young. And then he agreed. So we kind of like discuss and talk about it. And yeah, somehow like, because they have to deal with it for years, and it's their character, so they understand better. And I'm open to it. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. That's great.
Awesome.
Are
On
you
that note, for David, how do you collaborate with the actors to create looks that match their characters' personalities or story arc?
So every project is different. With Station, you know, the producers are definitely hands-on with all the looks. Some, you know, and we do have a lot of freedom. I think for a lot of the hairstyles, it's either they want something specific, or they, if something comes out and they're like, no, that doesn't work, which, you know, it can happen. But for the most part, like reading the scripts, I have an idea of what the hair should look like, and then it's like sitting in the chair with the actor. This is having freedom with when a specific look is not, you know, indicated. But talk to the actor, see what they think, and or they have an idea. We usually come together, or we have the same idea, and it'll work for the scene. It'll work for the moment. It'll work for, you know, the emotion. But I think that's how, with this show in particular, that's how a lot of the looks were established.
Let's see. So let's go to Hanny. All right. Are there any specific products or techniques that particular cast members prefer or require?
Yes. Most of them, they have their go-to products, especially the ladies. And or sometimes they ask, hey, do you have anything better or any other options? But mostly all their go-to products are pretty good, so I just go with it because that's what they comfortable with. But for the guys, they don't really care. but, but sometimes they have like Boris, he has a specific like lotion or oil or some, you know, moisturizer. And then yeah, like Jay has specific, but since we already established, and so they go with that all the time. We don't switch anything, and if we had to, then I always consult with them.
Good.
Thank you.
David, what has been the most rewarding part of working as a hairstylist on Station?
With Station, I would say the whole crew, the casting crew, honestly. I'm really missing those guys. That was one show where it really did feel like family. And then like even with some of the crew members, like I remembered them. I used to day play on a show called Scandal. And it was some of the same crew. A lot of the crew from Scandal is working on Station 19. So I remembered the faces. So it was a little, it was familiar. So which was nice. But everyone from catering to Crafty to the actors to the directors, producers, everyone was really nice. And that's rare in this industry where everyone is nice. Like it was
Right.
really, I miss that the most about being gone.
Connie, what about you?
Same, yeah. The crew member, cast member, yeah. They all really nice. They're like family. I remember the first day I was working on 19, and I was like, wow, what is wrong with these people? They're too nice. Like, because
Like, what's the
I'm not used to for that. Before 19, I was like, okay, this is what this is how this business are. And then I was on 19 day one. I was like, whoa, okay, this is weird, but yeah, I love them.
That is funny. I mean, it's great. That seems to be a common theme to everyone we have talked to so far, whether it be in front of the camera, directors, producers, you guys, everyone keeps saying what a great family environment it was.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it shows. I mean, good people do that.
Yeah.
See, for Hanny, how do you coordinate with other departments such as hair, costume to ensure cohesive looks for the characters?
So before each episode starts, we always did medical meetings, production meetings, for like specific look, and we collaborate in that meeting. But let's say for Jaina or other ladies that it has been established, and then all of a sudden, like, oh, hey, we have a party scene, we gotta make them look something different. Again, we just, and they again, like, it's like the best crew in town that I have ever worked with. They're just so respectful and like easygoing. So okay, so if you go with that, I'll go with this. And Peter, what do you think? Peter was like, yes. And that makes life easier for sure. It's yeah. And we always like has like great communication in each department. And yeah, it's like we pretty much like 95% we always in the same boat. Like it's like same, like, okay, if we can't, you have to cover the tattoo, it needs time. And then they're like, here, I give you long sleeve. I'm like, okay, great, so it's always yeah, great.
Awesome. Is it the same for you, David, with the hair? With coordinating?
Say it again.
Is it the same for you with coordinating with all the departments for the hair?
If it's like, again, if there's something specific we need to discuss, yes, and either it's going to come out of a production meeting or it's going to come from like Hanny comes say, David, we need to put blood in the hair. I'm like, on my way.
I just put blood.
I love that. So I'm gonna kind of ask you guys both the same question, but we've kind of, as we've done these interviews, been able to hear the journey. Like, how did you get to Station 19? So for both of you guys, how did you end up over on station?
David, you want to go first?
Oh, sure. Mine was, it was interesting. For one, it was interesting to work on all the Shonda Disney ABC shows, from How to Get Away with Murder, Scandal, Grey's Anatomy. I was excited, of course, to work on there. And with Station 19, it was a previous stylist who she actually asked me to come and uh, asked me if I was interested in covering her. And that's how I ended up initially started day playing on Station 19, and then cut to Scott asking me to become full time, which was nice. So I was excited because I was already watching the show as a Grey's Anatomy spinoff. So I was already a fan. So I was like, I was excited to work on it. But that's how I ended up on Station.
Aw, we're so glad you made it there.
Yeah. Connie, how was your journey?
Yeah, so I started on season 4. That was right after COVID. And so right before COVID, I met Sherry. Sherry was on Scandal. She's a Kerry Washington makeup artist. So I met her on a movie, and then the world shut down from COVID. We got nothing, everyone are working. And then I think when we were back up, Station 19 was back, I think before every other show. And Sherry, at that time, she was a key makeup on Station 19. And she asked me, hey, would you like to be on a show? It's 9 months long in town. You might get bored. And and then she's like, but it's steady, it's steady income, and it's in town. And at that time I was like, you know what? Okay. And also it's Grace, and because I'm like David, I'm a fan of Grace, so I was like, yes, I wanna be there. And then she hired me as the 4th at that time. And season 5, I wasn't thinking that I was back on 19, because at that time I was on Obi-Wan, and then 19 already started. And Denise asked me, can you work with us? And at that time I was like, well, it's probably gonna be too late. But then again, they work it out, and I was back as a key makeup on season 5. And then season 6, Denise didn't make it, and Stacy Black at that time, and she asked me, can you be the head? And I love, at that time, I already loved the crew member and the cast. And then I was like, yeah, I would do this for more seasons if I could. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's amazing. Thanks for sharing that with us, you guys.
That leads us to our next question: is how do you guys grow professionally in this industry? How do you keep up with your skills and stuff?
I would say I always learn, like always be humble and willing to learn something new, even though it's from your other makeup artists, or like from the new makeup artists that come into your show, because sometimes they have a unique technique that you like, oh wait, what the hell, like I've never seen that before. Or like I like to see like everybody setups, or like everybody tools. It's like being nosy a little bit, but with that small stuff, it's like it's learning too. So it's, what is it, like improving. And then I always see how everyone's technique doing some makeup, even though it's like, oh, I already know it, but it's interesting because it's like chef, everyone has a different style, and the same food, the same meal, but the way you do it is different. So it's to me, it's like, yeah, it's a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I would say also having constant education is very important.
Yeah.
And also not having an ego, which there's a lot in this business. The ego, leave it at the door, be open to new ideas. It's always fun working with other people. Like Hanny said, you learn different techniques, or something you've been doing for years, you'll see a different way of doing it. Like, oh, I didn't think of that. But I think that's key. Constant education, just always being open. I'll be a student until the day I die.
For David, have there been any interesting or challenging moments where an actor's hair preferences significantly impact your styling choice? For example, in season 6, Maya Bishop's bangs in the finale. Like, how did
that was talked about a lot.
How did y'all come up with that, styling those bangs?
I'm trying to remember because that was actually Scott. I don't remember if I think there was a production discussing about it. As I remember, I think Danielle wanted bangs, but it's something that has to get approved. You can't just go changing your and it has to make sense in the storyline. But I think that was a production approval situation.
Yeah, because everybody's always like, they just came out of nowhere. Like, one episode we don't have bangs, and then all of a sudden we have bangs.
They wanted to see if the fans would notice.
But and it's like, I've heard horror stories. I've heard of one in particular, an actor shaving his head on his lunch break.
Oh my gosh.
So I've heard horror stories. I haven't, knock on wood, experienced any.
No, actually we experienced once. Remember the helicopter scene on season 6, the one that crossover with Grace.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That actor shaved the beard after got approved on Grace. So the one that on the screen is all fake.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah. I was like, oh wow, okay. For me.
Yeah, nice catch. Editing would have been like, is this the same guy?
Yeah,
we'll just fix it in CGI.
Yeah. He just shaved it. I was like, great.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. Okay, Hanny, can you share any memorable moments or particular makeup designs that stood out to you during your time on station?
I have a lot. Like all the FX makeup. It's, to me, like they're all like memorable and challenging and great and good and bad experience. But the one that's Boris on one of them was Boris's makeup on I think season 5 that we did a flashback. He make him 20 years younger, and he had to shave everything. And we so Scott came to me. It's like, oh, we need to do a hairline, like like the ingrown hair that like when the guys just had shave, and like, okay, I did airbrush on him, and then we customized all the goodie for him.
Okay.
I would say it's memorable. I know it's not, I mean, it's not a big deal compared to like nail in the arm or whatever, but it's memorable for me because that was the only time I can do FX makeup on Boris. That was like the only time that he agreed for everything I did.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and then and it was great. It turned out it was looking great in the camera, so I was happy.
It looked amazing. I actually forgot he shaved before, because then when Hanny put the goatee on, I'm so used to seeing him with his goatee, I didn't realize it was fake. And I knew he shaved it off, but I didn't put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
And I realized it was fake, and I was like, oh wow, it looks really good.
Look at that talent, Hanny. Yeah, and you guys had a lot to do with that final episode there when they were doing the flash forwards, the dream sequences.
Yeah.
A lot going on with the hair, the makeup, a lot of action for you guys there, I bet. So that was kind of nice.
But unfortunately, it was only like little time for us. Like, let's say like only one day, or like, I want to do more. Like let's do more days on it. But we only get to do it like in one day. Like David and I did the aging makeup on Jason, and it's all one day, and it's like the fun is like just one day.
Yeah. And it probably went by so fast.
Yeah.
I still haven't watched the last episode yet.
Oh,
David.
is it for like superstition purpose, or is it like just haven't gotten to it yet?
It's like that good bottle of wine. I'm waiting. I don't know what I'm waiting for, because I know once I watch it, it's really over.
Yeah.
Right. That's what I was gonna say. You like, yeah.
That's the last one I have.
Hold on to that one. I've only rewatched it twice. Well, like that still sounds crazy, but I've rewatched it twice because we did like a live on it. But
yeah, how did you like it?
Oh, it was great.
Loved it.
Like I said, the most noticeable part was like the aging, and we're like, okay, all the fans are trying to figure out like, okay, is this a dream sequence? Okay, it's like a flash forward dream, and you could see like Karina's hair had the little gray streak in it, and you're like, okay, so she's getting older. You could kind of see those little subtle things, and then of course the Jaina and the Danielle, Danielle and Jaina's scenes there at the very end where they both were captain and chief. So like it was fun to see that. And so like it really made me think of you guys and all the hard work that you put into it to have us feel like, okay, we're going back and forth with those sequences. They're aging, they're back to normal. So that was fun.
Yeah.
And also just that guy in the car with all the burns and stuff, like that was so cool.
Oh, that guy.
Yes.
Yes.
It's so cool.
And this,
as someone who looked like gruesome things in like horror movies and stuff, like when I see things like that, I'm like, that is so cool that it's just makeup. Like that is the coolest thing ever.
I had an amazing team to like. I wanted to do that makeup so bad. I was telling Peter and Kia and Nate, I was like, oh, I'm excited for this makeup. I want to do it. But then again, with everything, that was double up day. And I had another burn to do, and I had Jaina, and I was like, and full cast member on the other unit. And then this, I was like, oh, I was so mad that I couldn't do it. But Mark was the FX makeup guy that did it, and he totally knows, and so it made my job easier to have a very helpful team.
Yeah, absolutely. And what do I always say? If it grosses me out, you did a great job.
And it didn't.
And it does. What is for both of you? What advice would you have for aspiring young generation moving up and want to do what you do?
I think don't give up. Just keep doing what you're doing, because I've been there. Like when I just started in LA, it was frustrating for sure. Like you have to know people, and then it's not easy. But I also noticed that a lot of people that they just, you know what, I'm just gonna do something else. This is not working out. I think it's like, just don't give up. Just keep doing what you're doing and keep learning.
Mm-hmm.
That's very important. Give up it, and people who want to get into this industry, everyone has a different story. Some people can get in very quick. It depends. Some have a harder time. It just depends on where you are, how you're moving around. It took me 5 years, I think, to get in. And it was times where I said, I give up. I don't want to do this. It's too much. And then it's like, okay, well, I want to do it. So I just kept going. I stopped thinking about it, but it kept moving toward in this direction, and it finally happened. So that's very important, is not to give up and to keep your skills up, keep training, keep, getting educated. So once you you can still work, but you know, if you want to get into the film industry, it's persistence, I would say.
Yeah. Right.
Um,
Were there any guest actors that came on that you were super fans of?
Let me think. Yes. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
That
Wait.
like you got super nervous when you had to do their hair or makeup?
I think it wasn't nervous, more excitement.
More excited, yeah.
Well,
No,
I know we.
I got nervous when James Dr. Weber came on.
Mm.
That was on season 4, because I mean, like, I'm a fan of Grace, and I know him as Dr. Weber, not James, right? So he sat on my chair. He looks so serious. He's the nicest guy ever in the real life, and I was like, "Oh my God, Dr. Weber is here!" And I got so nervous. And then Sherry at that time, she was like, "You're crazy. Like, you've done bigger actors than him, and you're fine." And then with him, I'm like, "Yeah, because he's Dr. Weber." Then I got excited when Giacomo came on our.
Oh yeah.
Oh, but I was so sad at the same time because I had to do his makeup and he died. And I was like, this is depressing. I am sad and I'm depressed right now because I'm a fan of him too. And David was like, I told David, we have to do his makeup and hair. We have to be together. This is the last time, last chance with Giacomo.
We have the photo.
Yeah.
All the Grays came. We were always, Hanny and I were always excited when they came.
Yeah, I was like, because I got a script in advance, and I was like, oh, so and so coming, and I'm like, David, just remember it, photo. That's a part of a day as a makeup artist.
That's what they should have done. They should have followed you guys around for a day too.
Awesome.
We have our shirts on today.
But yeah,
Hey, Comic Splash.
Nice.
this is from the episode. If you guys,
the
The car wash.
yes.
Oh, that episode was great.
Oh, that's funny.
I love that, you guys. Let's see, Alex, you got one?
Let's see. I'm trying to see which ones we haven't done yet.
I have one if you want me to go.
Yeah, you go. I'm trying to figure out where. I think I lost my spot.
You're okay. Mine's not even on our list. It's just more so me being like super interested. So tell us a little bit about like Muay Thai. Obviously, Hanny, you're like badass fighter. Like, how did you like tell us about that? And would you like to compete someday? And do you do it just for fun? And then David, tell us about your culinary expertise and your cooking.
Oh,
So I do it just for fun and just to work out because I don't want to get injured. Because during training sometimes I got like dislocated finger or like a sprained ankle, and then I can't train for like 6 weeks or a few months, and I don't like that. It's because it's like, and then what I'm gonna do? Let's just go hiking, but I like to do that sports, you know. So also I don't like the prepping before a competition. It's kind of, I just got really like nervous and anxiety and like, oh no, what if a lot of people watching? What's like, yeah. So I think I just do it for workout and for fun, no pressure.
That's awesome. Well, it's fun seeing you do that stuff. I admire it so much. I'm like, she's so cool.
No more black eyes though. We don't like those.
oh God.
That guy, that one.
David, how did you get into your chef experience hobby?
I would say it started with my grandmother. My grandmother, she was the grandmother who cooked every Sunday. She didn't have to call; you just knew to go over there. It would be food. My dad cooks. I just love it. I love the art of it. I am a culinary school dropout, so I almost completed the program. But with at the time with my work schedule with hair, it was difficult. So I had to leave. I keep saying I want to go back and finish, but still, it enhanced my skills, my techniques in the kitchen, which I love. And with the cooking side, it's word of mouth, which is nice. So it's a nice pace to do that. It's an outlet. So it's like I guess it's like painting or something. It's just another outlet that's very therapeutic.
Yeah.
Which I kitchen all day.
What's your favorite thing to cook?
Everyone loves to ask that. I don't have a favorite, but I love braising, I love slow cooking, I love smoking, I love braising and smoking. Those are the top two, like, meat, soups. But I'll cook anything.
That's amazing. I love
That's
that.
great.
So cool.
Yeah.
Still love doing it. You do it just for fun.
Oh yes. So I cook a lot at home also. So
Yeah. Who does Christina accidentally stab with an EpiPen?
Oh shit.
You can thank Susan and Alex for all these questions.
remember that. I don't remember who it was though.
Yeah.
What season was it?
What season, Susan?
4 or 5?
Hey, 4 or 5. Who did?
I'll give you a hint. It's one of the OG interns.
George?
No.
Oh, no. Not O'Malley?
It wasn't Alex, was it?
It was Alex.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember that episode too.
Yeah.
That
What
was hard.
organ did Meredith give to her father?
Sydney.
Sydney.
Oliver.
Liver.
That's it.
Oh, honey.
Oh. Sydney.
Sydney, liver.
Yeah.
Hey, what is Derek's favorite flavor of ice cream?
Oh God.
Oh shit.
That I don't.
These are hard questions.
Well, I mean, we had an option of doing Grey's Anatomy or Station 19. I figured Grey's would be easier for you guys.
Certainly not.
I like this. That one I don't know.
So the flavor of ice cream can actually be also a drink. That's the opposite of cold.
Tequila. He likes tequila, right?
Tequila ice cream, honey.
That's what I want. Tequila
I
ice
want
cream.
that.
Uh,
What, David?
Espresso?
Close enough.
Well,
Coffee.
Yeah, we'll take it. Coffee.
Yeah, coffee.
Tequila.
Tequila
Ice cream.
Okay.
Okay.
Who is the second person to get shot during season 6 episode The Sanctuary? The big shooting episode. Who's the second person to get shot?
Second person gets shot.
Was it Christina?
Nope.
Meredith's father. No. I don't know. Right.
It was an OG intern.
Oh, wait a minute. I remember because it was a nurse, the guy in the hospital room, right? I can't think of his.
He's one of them. Yes.
And then, because that's when Bailey was with him.
Right.
And then the second person, oh wow. I feel horrible. I should know these things.
There's lots of
I remember the season, but the second person I don't remember.
I remember that guy died. That was the first time I seen Bailey break down.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember.
Oh,
It was an OG intern.
Who else got shot?
It was a male.
This person also accidentally got stabbed by Christina with an EpiPen.
Alex.
Yes.
Yeah.
David, you answered that, Alex.
Alex. Yes, Alex is the
Already got
answer.
shot. But okay.
But I don't remember that.
Well, we know what you're watching tonight.
6.
Okay, next one's you gotta really pay attention. Christina was asked to find a male leg that was amputated after an accident. She came back with a lady's leg. What color was the nail varnish on that leg?
Oh my
Oh my God.
Sounds like I would come up with also. Wow. Wow. Oh, I'm horrible.
Red.
Pick a color. Pick a color.
I pick red.
Oh, honey.
It was red.
Red.
Honey, good job, honey.
Thanks.
Okay, Beth.
Where did Meredith dispose of her mother's ashes?
In the
Oh,
sink. In the surgical sink.
Yep.
Yeah.
The scrub room sink. Yes.
scrub.
Yep.
Good job.
In
All those
OR2,
answers are
I'll
correct.
never forget it. In OR2.
Yeah, Alex told me
Uh,
specifically what OR and the sink placement. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. How many points did George fail his intern exam by?
Oh God.
7.
Oh my God, these are such good questions. I'm bad. I don't know. I don't know.
We should have gone with Station 19, David.
We'll have you back on and we'll do a Station 19 showdown.
That would be more if I didn't know those answers.
I'll say 1.
112.
That is correct. It is
One.
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 Fell
Honey
by
got
1
it.
point.
Oh, wow.
Okay, this one's I think a little easier. In season 5, who dropped a kidney?
Oh. Christina.
Was it Christina?
No.
Was it Meredith?
It was
It
Meredith.
was.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. How many times does Christina get pregnant?
1.
Just once, right?
Is that your final answer?
I think just once.
Just 1, yeah.
Answer is twice.
Twice?
When was the second one?
Apparently. I don't
The second one with Kevin. I mean, Owen.
Yeah, Owen.
know.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Okay,
Owen.
okay. I
Owen-
forgot that one.
Yeah.
I want to read.
I'll have to do a rematch, a 19 rematch.
Yeah, a rematch will be with 19.
Okay. What type of specialty did Bailey try?
What time? Wait, what kind of what?
What
Specialty?
specialty did she try?
Oh.
Well, she had the clinic, but that's not.
That's not that's special.
No. Was it OBGYN?
Close.
I think
Peds.
he tried heart and lung.
I knew it was something with children.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was peds.
Oh,
I would have never guessed that. I was like, that is not Dr. Bailey.
I remember.
So, yeah, the answer is peds.
Okay.
oh.
Okay, this is kind of hard. Who performed surgery on Derek's hand?
Oh,
And
that was Burke. Burke.
It wasn't Bert.
No,
McSteamy.
Nope.
no.
Derek's. I thought it was Burke because I thought it was a nemesis. Oh no, it was. Wait, was it the guy? What is his name? The one that Okay.
Oh no, Doctor. I can't remember his name. From the other hospital.
The one that's a jerk.
Classic. Doctor who?
Yes, him. What's his name?
Yeah. What's his name? The one that with
He was with Owen's current wife before. She slept with him, and Owen heard it on the phone.
yeah. What's his name?
You almost said it.
Start with K, right?
Something Rasic or something.
Classic, or I don't know. I can't remember his name. No. David, come on.
That's not the answer I have, but I know what you're talking about because I thought that was the answer too. And Susan was like, "Nope, you're wrong."
No?
It wasn't him.
No, it was Dr.
It was an intern.
Ross, the
It
intern.
was the intern.
Oh.
That's what I said. I was like, I was sure it's Jurassic.
Rasic. So it's not him.
That's what I thought it was. Yeah, that was hard.
Oh.
Susan made hard questions.
I didn't think they were that hard because a certain blonde told us you guys are the super fans of Grey's Anatomy.
We
So
are.
So I blame Danielle if you were going to blame anyone.
Oh my God.
You should tell Danielle.
As soon as she heard we were interviewing you guys, she's like, you got to do Grey's Anatomy. You got to do Grey's Anatomy stuff. I'm like, okay.
Like a few
Where
more of
was
these.
What, Beth?
Oh, go ahead.
Where was the plane going before it crashed?
Oh.
What state was it going to?
It wasn't Utah.
California.
No, it wasn't far.
No, it's close to Utah.
Where they went?
This is horrible. Wait,
They're on the
Think
states.
Spuds. Think of Spuds.
Think of potatoes. You give
It's
up?
right up Utah. So you were close.
where was it?
Arizona.
Idaho.
Oh.
Oh my God. All right. I quit.
I quit.
This last half, you guys gotta have faith.
You guys are doing great.
In season 14, who goes into hypothermia?
Meredith Grey.
Season
And
14.
Oh,
14.
14, yeah.
No.
And she was also fired for a fatal mistake in season 6.
She's no longer on the show.
Well, it's
That
not
doesn't
Izzy.
help Hanny, who hasn't watched.
Like I have to rewatch.
Reddish.
Worked in the ER. Married to another doctor who may or may not do
Had a
plastic
child with
surgery.
Jackson.
Oh, April.
Yeah.
April.
You know, I forgot.
Wait, April. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I forgot about that too.
I
Yeah.
forgot.
Okay, this is an easy question.
This should be easy for you guys.
I hope.
Why did everyone get high in season 14?
Oh, someone made brownies.
Who? We've had them on Station 19.
Who made brownies? I remember because Bailey ate one.
I don't remember that part.
I do. Wait, who made the though? They weren't. They were in the.
They were mentioned in the finale
They were.
because they were babysitting Liam.
They help with the clinic.
I know you don't read every script, but
Help with the clinic.
oh yeah, one of them helped run the clinic this year.
Wait, Karina.
No.
No. Friends with Karina.
Friends with Karina, yes.
They're also the ones that recommended Pam to go visit Karina.
Okay, I guess I'm not a Grace fan. I take it.
So,
Yes, you
It's
are.
Peggy and Dana.
Peggy and Dana, the
Oh,
Weed Moms.
Weed Moms.
Oh, with the curly hair.
Becky and Dana.
Yes.
Yeah, it was them. They got all the doctors high.
Oh my God.
Okay. We fail.
That would
Right.
fail. Okay, moving on. In season 3, who said the panties on the corkboard were theirs?
This was the syphilis episode.
Oh, Catherine. What's her name again? Catherine
Izzy?
Izzy.
Oh, no.
No.
No, that was because it belonged to the nurse, correct?
Christina.
But no.
No. They were married to an intern.
Intern.
In season 3?
Yes.
Yep. They were a resident, married to an intern.
Season 3.
Who dies? Who had the nickname 007?
Okay, that was
O'Malley 007. Oh,
that
right?
was what's his name? Got hit by the bus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just out of sight, out of mind. What's her dark hair? Long dark hair.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Later, she married Arizona.
Right.
Oh, Kelly Torres.
Yes.
Oh my God. Oh wow. It's like, out of mind.
Hey, what is a nickname that the interns gave Meredith?
Oh.
They called Bailey the Nazi. What did they
Right.
call Meredith?
It has to do with hair, kind of.
Kind of a mythical
Mythical hair.
creature.
Medusa.
Yes,
Yes.
good job.
Good.
Okay, this might be a little hard depending how big of a fan you are. In the pilot, what was the original name for it? It was not called Grey's Anatomy at first. What was it called?
Yeah.
Oh, I heard of this, but of course I don't remember.
Oh, is it like something's brain or something?
Mm.
Is it close?
Nope.
Oh,
The name is very soap opera sounding.
It is very soap opera like.
No idea.
It was called Complications.
What?
that I did.
I'm glad they changed it to Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. Okay, let's see. Whose wedding did Richard's wife die during?
Oh, Kelly.
Um,
It wasn't Kelly.
Christina's and Owen, I think.
No.
Nope.
And when she
They're
ran out,
crossover characters to Station.
is what?
Crossover characters with Station, both of them.
These characters are on both shows.
So it has Karina
Jason George.
because they're married. Yeah, because they got married.
Yeah. Bailey and Ben.
It was
Yes.
Bailey and Ben's
Ben
wedding.
and Miranda's.
Okay,
Wow.
what doctor volunteered for Dr. DeLuca's study? Karina DeLuca.
Karina DeLuca.
There was a doctor that volunteered to be part of her orgasm study in the MRI. What doctor was it?
Alex Karev?
No,
Okay, Edie.
no. This is around season 14, remember?
Oh,
Had a big crush on Karina.
Female or male?
Female. She did
Blonde.
make an appearance in episode 2, I believe it was, of the season of Station.
Long hair, blonde.
Dark
Nope.
hair.
dark hair. Huh.
Harrison season 2.
Season 2.
Specialty is neuro.
Yeah, neuro.
Oh, Emmy. Amelia.
Yes.
Amelia.
Amelia Shepherd.
Why do
fel-
I get this question?
Uh.
What color vibrator did she choose?
Oh, Amelia.
Pink.
Yep.
Yes, that was right.
Okay, we have 3 more questions.
Okay. What was wrong with Richard's hip replacement?
Oh.
That caused him to get very sick.
It needed surgery.
I'm not sure. They thought it was something else.
Yeah, they thought it was, I think it was Alzheimer's. That's what they thought it was.
I remember that.
It was some kind of poisoning.
Oh God, this is very detailed. I remember that. I don't remember what the cause was though.
Yeah.
It was cobalt poisoning from his
Oh.
previous knee replacement.
Mm.
Oh. With the knife.
This is a
Okay.
mess.
Alex thinks this one. I don't know any of these, but this one might be a good one. What is the name of the song that Callie sings in the musical episode of Grey's?
Oh. Yeah.
I thought you knew, honey.
No, I know the episode. I remember that, but I just don't know the name, the title.
Yeah.
I didn't know the name either, so don't feel bad. I know the song. I didn't know the name of the song.
No, you can even do the artist.
Brandy
The
Carlisle.
artist, yeah.
That probably doesn't help.
I know. I didn't know the song.
It didn't help me.
It's called The Story by Brandy Carlisle.
Mm.
Okay.
Last
questions.
Last one.
last question is, who broke the record for the longest surgery at Gray Sloan, and how many hours was it?
I Meredith Grey,
Mhm.
and then I think it's like, is it like 30 hours or something that she didn't go to the bathroom? She's wearing diaper.
Right, yeah. It was like,
30 hours?
how many?
30.
24.
24.
Close enough.
It's a lot of hours.
Horrible. This is horrible.
Well, this concludes our Grey's Anatomy trivia.
Gosh.
According to my tabulations, Hanny has 11, and David, you had 4.
Oh my God.
But we had a lot of we didn't know, so it's okay. It's all for fun.
Yeah.
We need to rewatch, David.
Oh God, I've already started.
That's a commitment. There's so many seasons. It's like
So
that is a
many.
commitment.
I'm behind already.
And our gift to you is you're both gonna receive a Grey's Anatomy board game.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's nice.
The Monopoly game, I mean.
Nice. I love it.
Yeah. We gotta play, David.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited about that.
Yep. So
Hopefully we do.
you guys will have to have a family game night and let us know how it goes.
Okay.
Yeah. We should do the Station 19 one.
I know. We talked about
Yeah.
this.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That'd be lots of fun to create.
We need to make our own Station 19 board game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Can we get Shonda Rhimes to sign off on the copyright, please? You let me know. You let me know how I can get that to happen.
Right. Oh,
Well,
that's
thanks
funny.
for joining us, guys. This was fun.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us. Now
Thank
you
you
Of course.
we're not Grace fan anymore.
I know, that's the walk of shame.
It's
I don't
all
know.
for
Those are pretty hard
fun.
questions. I feel like even the greatest of the greatest fans, that's a lot of seasons to remember all those details.
Oh yeah, 20 seasons.
Yeah.
That's questions.
Yeah,
Is it?
that's fun. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. We got to learn
Yeah.
so much about you guys and your careers, and we just appreciate all that you do and hope you feel the love behind the scenes, because we know that without you, we wouldn't have had such a beautiful show to celebrate. And we will continue
And yeah,
fighting for this show. Hope, we'll fight. We're ruthless. We don't give up. So
and we definitely hope you felt the love from everyone this past year.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
We
Thank
do
you for the
appreciate
support, guys. And yeah.
So much.
anytime.
you're
Anytime.
welcome. Yeah, thanks
And
for
we
having
look
us.
forward to seeing what you guys are working on next.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep, we'll celebrate it with you guys and just keep us in the loop so we can celebrate your new careers, advancements, and projects that you're working on.
Okay.
You.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
You.
Thank you guys. It was so nice to meet you both.
You too.
Yes.
Yes.
So
You
much.
guys
Have
have
a great day.
night.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.